Welcome to high school basketball on PeakofOhioTV.com. Let's go courtside to Tyler Avila, who will be bringing you the action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out here to Bellefontaine High School on PeakofOhioTV.com. It is the regular season finale here between Benjamin Logan and Bellefontaine. I'm Tyler Avila, along with Russ Hogue. Russ, thanks for joining me here on the call tonight.
Hey, no problem, Tyler. Thanks for inviting me again.
Tonight's game brought to you by Quest Federal Credit Union, Roof and Benchick Law Office, Professional Vision Services, Lee's Comfort Shoes, and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Now, Russ, tonight we got county rivals who are battling for talent supremacy as Benjamin Logan is visiting Bellefontaine. The Raiders are coming off of a heartbreaking home loss to Northwestern last night, 52-51, and they are looking for their first win of the year. As for the Chiefs, Bellefontaine, they are looking to snap a 4-game losing streak tonight before the postseason begins next weekend. I mean, we had a chance to see Benjamin Logan last Tuesday when they were out at Indian Lake. It's a young team. It's a young team, a lot of inexperience, but they're going to go out there and they're going to try to give it their all, especially with a tough matchup coming up in their first round of the postseason against Chaminade-Julienne.
Yeah, I mean, I would say with Ben Logan, they've normally been very, I would say, fundamental, and this year you can just tell they've lacked kind of experience, and they're going through some growing pains this year, and vice versa. Bellefontaine's kind of going on a 4-game skid, so they kind of need this to get their momentum back leading into the postseason. So both teams should be getting after it tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun-time game tonight. We got it live here for you for free at PeakofOhioTV.com. Benjamin Logan and Bellefontaine. Now looking at the Chiefs, they came off of a loss last night here against London.
Yeah, another heartbreaking loss for the Chiefs. I think in the 4-game losing streak they've been on, I think they lost to Kent Ridge by 2. They had a layup at the end, missed it. Last night, 1-point game. Guy made clutch free throws. Lost last night. They were up 10 against Shawnee going into the 4th. Lost. So it's like they've been in a lot of these games. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out tonight and try to maybe blow them out so they don't have to worry about being another close game.
Well, I think they're going to come out with a lot of heart as it is the final home game of the season. It was senior night festivities earlier this evening as they honor the 2 senior basketball players and the lone basketball cheerleader, Andrea Falk, Keegan Overton Story, and Carter Snap. And Keegan and Carter, who've been a part of this program all throughout their basketball careers here at Bellefontaine, they've been an integral part, really the last couple of years, too, for Bellefontaine.
Yeah, Keegan Overton Story and Carter Snap both have been staples of the boys' basketball program. Great kids. You can tell they work hard on and off the court. Good role models. And it's good to see that they got recognized tonight.
Now, Russ, we were actually all over the place earlier today. Chad was out in Covington. We had girls tournament action this morning as West Liberty Salem took on Dixie in their first round of the tournament. The Lady Tigers 52-39. And I was out in Tecumseh actually with Bellefontaine girls head coach Megan Ashcraft. She called the game with me as Urbana took on Valley View, and the Lady Hill Climbers came out in their first game. They won 57-48. So teams are starting to dance here this year.
Yeah, it's that time of year again. It's like, this feels like this year's flown by.
It has. It really has. And we're just a month and a half into 2023. So looking at it, speaking of tournament action, we will have more coming your way this coming Tuesday on Valentine's Day. That'll be over on Mix 98.3 WPKO. Indian Lake will take on Carlisle at Butler High School. That's going to be a good game, and Indian Lake looking to get back on the winning side of things. They've lost 2 straight, and especially a heartbreaker in overtime last night at home against North Union.
Yeah, they're going to need to basically ramp things up again too. Impressive game by the Nickel boy. What do you have? 42 points.
42 for Nickel, yeah.
I don't care who you are. That's pretty darn impressive to drop 42 in a game.
Well, looking at it here on the court, we're watching warm-ups. There are some key injuries or key players out, especially for Benjamin Logan, that being E.J. Martin and Colin Powell.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'll be eager to see who Ben Logan starts tonight. They'll definitely have to mix and match and probably have to play a zone because again, they're pretty young.
They are young. They are going to have a senior out there, and Ty Anspaugh, also in Yale Scheider. They kind of had a good game going against Indian Lake when we saw them last week, and we also saw a great game there by Gavin Neely as well. It is time for the national anthem. We will take a quick pause. Be back after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com. No pet band tonight. We got an audio recording of the national anthem. All right, so looking at it, Russ, I mean, we all know. You can look at stats, right? Benjamin Logan, they're 0-21, one game away. This is the last game of the regular season. They need a win, right, to kind of build some morale, some energy back to life into this program. So if you're Coach Saylor, last game of the year, county rival, town rival, essentially. I mean, both schools have Bellefontaine addresses. What's the talk like? I mean, going up against somewhat of a more athletic Bellefontaine team, how does Benjamin Logan attack and maybe get out early?
I would just say, in Coach Saylor's point of view, you would say, hey, these are our rivals. We cannot get embarrassed on their court. Have some pride in your school. Give effort. Try your hardest. Win or lose. Play hard and compete. So that's what I would say if I was Coach Saylor. And then for Coach Stolle, again, you can't overlook an 0-21 opponent. You got to be able to basically say, hey, we got to put it to these guys.
All right, we're getting ready for the introduction of the hometown Bellefontaine Chieftains. We'll let it play out because this is a spectacle to watch.
Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest introductions in the conference.
On a 6'1" junior guard, number 1, Riley Neer. 6'4" sophomore forward, number 2, Katie St. Clair. Appearing for his final contest at home, a 6'3" post, number 12, Keegan Overton Story, number 21. And 6'4" senior forward, number 22, Carter Snap. And a 6'1", junior guard, number 23, C.J. Wilson. Your Chieftains are coached by Mr. Henry Stolle, assisted by Sean Egan, Drew Jackson, Mark Brunswick, Andy Kettle, and Doug Casey.
All right, your starting lineups tonight. We'll first start with the visiting Benjamin Logan Raiders. You have number 0, Yale Scheider, number 3, Hayden Alexander, number 5, Ethan Miller, number 12, Ty Anspaugh, and number 24, Gavin Neely. And for the hometown Bellefontaine Chieftains, you have number 1, Riley Neer, number 2, Tavian St. Clair, number 21, Keegan Overton Story, 22, Carter Snap, and number 23, C.J. Wilson. St. Clair and Miller in there for the jump ball. Won by Bellefontaine, and we're underway.
It looks like Ben Logan's going to start out in the zone. They're in a 3-2 zone. Try and keep the ball on the outside. See how Bellefontaine responds here.
St. Clair with it, finds near. Now Wilson, left corner. Looking down low to Overton Story. He'll bully his way down low. Hook shot no good. Offensive board goes to the Chiefs. Nice little fake by Near. He kicks out. Wilson will pull up for a three in the left corner. Short. Rebound secured by Bellefontaine. Pass out of the trap, really.
Yeah.
Intercepted by Benjamin Logan.
Now, if Ben Logan wants to stay in it, they can't give Bellefontaine 4 or 5 opportunities to score. They got to get that defensive rebound.
That's Alexander with it. And a low pass goes in between the legs of Gavin Neely. Goes out of bounds. Don't you call that a nutmeg in soccer?
I think so. That was, again, the pressure by Bellefontaine causes a turnover there.
Minute into the game, it's 0-0 still on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Wilson looked for the three, decided against it, kicks out.
Looks like Tavian's trying to get that backside lob. He's been going. He might get it. Nope.
Overton Story backing down. He'll kick out. Near for a three. Nice tip out there by Snap to keep Bellefontaine with possession.
And again, Ben Logan will live with Bellefontaine just trying to shoot threes. They want to keep him outside.
Drive in there by Wilson. Shot no good. Rebound goes to Snap. And he gets the friendly roll.
And again, I think Bellefontaine had about 4 or 5 opportunities there.
Full court pressure defensively for the Chiefs. That's Miller. Finds Neely. Neely kicks out of the triple team.
Again, Bellefontaine's just going to try and give ultimate pressure here.
Nice swing there by Scheider. And as a splash there by Alexander for a three. Benjamin Logan on top by 1. Carter Snap in the middle. High pass to St. Clair. Goes out of bounds. Turnover there for the Chiefs. Benjamin Logan's hanging in there so far. I mean, we're only a couple minutes in.
Got the battle of the presses. Bellefontaine's in a 2-2-1 press. They're going to try and trap Ben Logan whenever they can.
High pass to Neely. Wide open is Scheider, and he gets the layup to fall. The senior on his final regular season game. Wilson now driving in. They're going to get a
foul on.
That's a foul on Ethan Miller.
And again, if you're Bellefontaine, that's what you have to do against these zones. You have to drive. You can't just rely on shooting threes.
Riley needs to get it in. He does to Overton Story. He'll put up a shot. He's fouled. I think that's going to be on Miller again. If so, it's a quick second foul.
That'll be interesting to see what Coach Saylor does here.
I know they call that on Yale Scheider.
Oh.
Completely missed that one with the air ball. On the year, Overton Story is a 70% free throw shooter. Splits the pair.
How to get the air ball out of the way.
Alexander bringing it up. He's trapped now. High pass to Ansball. Goes out of bounds.
Yeah, this pressure by Bellefontaine, if they hold on to it, I think they're gonna break Ben Logan's mentality here.
Near will bring it up. Finds St. Clair. Bellefontaine moving the ball around. Snap, pull up for a three, top of the key. Bang!
Again, Bellefontaine's hopping right back in that press.
The Chiefs now have a 1-point lead, 6-5 on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Oh, Ansball had a good look there to Scheider, who was open on the left block, but Overton Story with the great defensive play. St. Clair now, a little mid-range bunny. No good. I'm looking at it, Russ. The only two who scored so far for the Chiefs have been the two seniors.
It's about right. It's about right. It's their night.
It is their night.
They get the ball.
And here comes the trap on for both seniors. Scheider wide open on the lane. Oh, there's a block there on St. Clair, but he stuffed Scheider.
Yeah, kind of got his body into Schreider there.
Chief foul number 2, Kaden St. Clair, his first.
That's St. Clair's first foul, team's first foul as well.
Schreider at launch 2 for the Raiders.
Scheider on the year. He's a 50% free throw shooter in the 6 games that he's played. Missed the first.
Oh,
He misses both.
we get a rebound there. Missed the layup.
Too strong for Mansball. Second recovery. No good by Miller.
And Logan really getting after it on the boards here.
Three-pointer from Ansball. Hits off the back rim. No good. And that's one thing we didn't see when we saw Benjamin Logan take on Indian Lake. Harper Scott in transition gets it down.
Correct.
They didn't crash the glass at all.
No.
Wide open is
Wow.
Scheider. Too strong. He felt the pressure coming
Yep.
from behind him.
Bellefontain's got to slow down. They're up 3.
Near
Around.
for a 3.
That's it.
Bangs it home. 11-5. Miller with it.
Bellefontain's really pushing up their guys because they believe that they can give up those layups and just trying to get quick turnovers.
Scheider cuts in the lead. He has 4. The lead's 4 for Bellefontaine. Harper Scott puts up a shot. He's
They're gonna say it's on
fouled.
the floor.
Now that one actually is on Miller, so that is his second foul.
Red foul number 5, Ethan Miller, that is his second.
Jonas Hoffman will check in. We also have Camden Spriggs checking in as well for Benjamin Logan. Fogan into the game too.
Jonas Hoffman checks in for the Raiders, as well as Camden Spriggs.
Jacob Sallier also on the court for the Chiefs. High lob pass into Harper Scott. Middle lane. In and out, no good. Ansball with it. 2:50 and counting in this opening quarter on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Hoffman driving in. Great defensive pressure by Bellefontaine. It'll stay with the Raiders.
Both these teams are coming off tough, hard-fought games last night. You can almost tell they're kind of tired.
Especially for Benjamin Logan. I mean, you poured everything into your final home game last night, and you still lost by 1, 52-51. So they're hungry for a win.
Yeah.
Hoffman, top of the key, swinging around to Neely, right side wing. Now Alexander, he hit a 3 earlier in the quarter. Driving out, kick out.
Oh, throw it away.
Intercepted there by Fogan. He'll push it up. And Bellefontaine almost threw it away.
You can almost tell their communication's a little off.
Now, it's been a minute since I've seen Bellefontaine boys in action. Fogan getting some more playing time at the varsity level. So maybe that could be the miscommunication there, as he hasn't seen much throughout the season.
Correct.
Sallier looking, I think he was looking to dish it out to Fogan.
I think once he went airborne, he didn't know which way he was going to go, so got deflected off of the Logan player.
It'll stay with Bellefontaine. 11-7 is your score. Under 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard.
That was a great move by Wilson. Just cut right down the middle of the lane and powered through him.
13-7.
Great
Pass
steal by
intercepted
Overton.
by Overton Story. He'll take it, put up a little Euro step, and shot no good. Blocked. I got a foul call there.
Yeah, you never see a big man doing Euro steps.
No.
He's probably dreaming of that moment.
He probably has been dreaming of that for a long time. That's Ty Anspaugh on the foul. Carter Snap will be checking back in. Salyer makes the first.
Carter Snap check back in the contest.
Knocks home both.
Salyer takes them both.
Bellefontaine switching up their press here. They're going full court man-to-man instead of a zone press.
Hoffman gets it into Alexander.
They're going to run and jump.
Triple team there. Nice chest pass there to Anspaugh.
Another steal.
Logan pushing it up now for the Chiefs in transition. Shot up, no good, but foul on the floor. Whoa, they call that a shooting foul.
They call that a shooting foul. NBA rules tonight.
I guess so. 15-7 on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. A minute 20 here to go. Fogan misses the first. Missed both. I feel like free throws are going to be a thorn in both teams' side tonight.
Logan keep it within a 3-possession game. We get a score here.
Neely with it, right side wing, looking down low. A baseline jumper, no good. Tipped out of bounds. There by Anspaugh. That was Spriggs with the shot.
Now Ben Logan coming out to 1-2-2. They're going to try and trap it once they get over half court.
Salyer breaks the trap. He's fouled. A goal line to shoot two.
That's the best thing you can do when you see that type of press. You just got to keep attacking because once you stop, the guy's going to be chasing from behind.
Hoffman picks up his second foul.
Yale Scheiderer checks back into the contest for the Raiders.
Scheiderer back in for Benjamin Logan as Salyer hits the first. Makes it 16-7. Bellefontaine on top. 52 seconds go in this first quarter, which is brought to you by Roof and Benchick Law Office there in Canton, Ohio. And he makes both.
Here comes the full court man-to-man pressure again. It's going to give Ben Logan fits.
Wide open layup there off of the turnover there for Chris Fogan. 19-7. Bellefontaine on top. Timeout called by Benjamin Logan. We'll take the timeout with him. It is 19-7, 42 seconds left in the opening quarter. We'll be back after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
As a member-owned financial institution, we stack the deck in your favor. Fewer fees, more frees. Quest Federal Credit Union puts our owners in a position to succeed by offering more opportunities to save where others choose to ding you for every service. Quest Federal Credit Union, member-owned since 1969. Bank better. Quest Federal Credit Union, explore the possibilities. NCUA insured, membership eligibility required, equal opportunity lender.
Back here out of the timeout here at PeakofOhioTV.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue. It's 19-7, 12-point lead for Bellefontaine, who were down by a couple points to start off this quarter. But this defense that they're in right now is just giving Benjamin Logan fits.
Correct. Bellefontaine tried a 2-2-1 press to start the game. Now they've gone to a full court, man-to-man, run and jump press, and it's been giving Ben Logan fits.
Nice bounce pass there to Neely. He had a good look, just doesn't fall for the sophomore. Wilson with it. Carter wants it. CJ drives in, his shot no good. Snap there off the rebound, his jumper no good. Overton Story, his shot blocked. 15 seconds. 19-7 in this first quarter. Ansball gives it to Alexander. He'll come to the top of the key, set things up. 5 seconds.
Oh, we got a reach-in foul there.
Foul there on Keegan. That's his first, team's second. 3.9 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Have to run a quick hitting play here.
High lob in. No good for Yale Scheiderer.
Oh, didn't get off in time.
CJ had a good look. I think the thing that hurt him was he was looking at the clock.
Yep, took a peek.
So at the end of one here at Bellefontaine High School, the Chiefs are on top over Benjamin Logan, 19-7. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
This is Dr. Harry Davis at Professional Vision Services. Today, more than ever, it's critical to make the right choice when it comes to your health and your vision. For instance, what are the pros and cons of LASIK surgery? We can help you answer that question. Then, if you decide LASIK is for you, we can refer you to a tightly screened group of highly qualified surgeons. Afterwards, we provide immediate postoperative care as well as ongoing checkups. Call us for a personalized consultation. That's Professional Vision Services on South Main in Bellefontaine and East Court in Urbana.
Walking or working out or just working, Lee's and New Balance offer sizes and widths, support and comfort to meet all your needs at Lee's Comfort Shoes. We will help you find the right shoes and the right size for all your needs. And Lee's Comfort Shoes will work to bring you the best and latest techniques in fitting your shoes and making sure your New Balance athletic shoes are the most comfortable and supportive. At Lee's Comfort Shoes and New Balance in downtown Bellefontaine. That's teamwork.
Back here, there's a whistle. What?
Not sure what's going on.
Issues, I think, maybe at the scorer's table. Now they're going to talk. Oh,
Not sure.
now they're bringing the third official over.
Maybe he didn't check in. Oh, he didn't check in during the timeout break.
Can that lead to a technical?
I don't know. All right, looks like we're good.
All right. Must have been a miscommunication from the scorer's table and Riley Neer. Second quarter brought to you by Roof and Benchick Law Office, and it's thrown away there by Benjamin Logan.
Yeah, this pressure by Bellefontaine's giving Mid-Logan fits.
Roof and Benchick Law Office again in Kenton, Ohio, bringing you the second quarter, 19-7. No time hasn't even ran off the clock yet. Neer now will bring it up for the Chiefs. Tavian with it.
Looks like Bellefontaine almost will pass it around here.
Nice look there by Snap. And they're going to call it jump ball as Tavian went up to put up the putback. Now, if you're Coach Solly, now you're kind of like, all right, we have a 12-point lead now. Why not try to pass it around and try to get all five guys to touch it before we put up the shot?
Yeah, but that's tough.
It is tough.
Especially once everybody starts screaming in the crowd, let's go. But unfortunately, they're still forcing passes there.
They are. That was a turnover there. Wilson looking to get to Tavian St. Clair. Throw it right into a gut of a Raider. Neely with it now, guarded by Tavian. And Neely's a good basketball player. We saw him play against the Lake. He had a pretty decent game.
You just tell Bellefontaine's shading, and they don't even want him to touch the ball.
Yeah, because he can get hot from behind the arc.
There
And he
goes.
pulls up, in and out. He had a good look. Wilson now pushing it up for the Chiefs. Hands it off to Neer.
Traveled.
And that was an easy call there. I mean, we got a decently packed house here tonight, Russ. But to me, it just kind of seemed like it's a little flat.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think the back-to-back games, even though this is a rivalry, you can just tell both teams seem flat.
Pass goes out. Tipped by Carter. He'll stay with the Raiders. 19-7 is still your score on the Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Neely with it. Finds Anspaugh on the cut. Now Spriggs. Pass to Anspaugh, no good. Harper Scott with it. High lob there to St. Clair. Shots up and good.
Good finish, good pass. Here comes the pressure again from Bellefontaine.
Benjamin Logan breaks the press.
He's going to get trapped in that corner.
Ethan Miller got rid of it there to Alexander.
Oh, they're going to call foul there.
And get that on Harper Scott. That's Scott's first, team's third foul. 21-7 is your score. 6:15 to go in the first half. Neely with it. Finds Spriggs. Goes out of bounds.
The hit, I don't know if it hit his hand or if it's a bad pass.
I'm not sure.
Here we go. I think it stays here. I think that might have been off on Bellefontaine.
The angle we're at, I couldn't really see it. Ben Logan ball.
Yep, Ben Logan ball.
It looked like a decent pass
from
Neely to Spriggs. Good thing we can go back and watch it once this video's archived. High pass into Spriggs. Alexander with it now. He'll run point.
Now Bellefontaine's going into a zone.
Miller.
Now they're going back to a man.
Driving in left side. Puts up a reverse layup. No good. It'll stay with the Raiders. 5:55 to go. High lob in there to Miller.
It's a great inbounds play.
No good on the shot. Rebound goes to the Chiefs. Jump. Oh, travel. Now the crowd's a little into it.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
I don't know, but that's a great leadership there by Carter Snap, telling Harper Scott to calm down.
There's a jump ball. It's going to stay with Ben Logan again. Again, now this is where these rivalry games, they kind of get a little testy.
Yeah. I mean, at this point with these games, you kind of throw records out of the window. Football coaches like to talk about that when you play these rivalry games out there on the gridiron. You throw the records away because both teams are going to go out there and play their hearts off.
Especially when they live so close.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of these guys may have grew up together, played AAU together, travel ball, summer ball, whatever it might have been.
Same thing. I think only a second ran off the clock that time. Ben Logan throws it away, but retains possession.
5:46 here to go. 21-7. I think the last time I gave a time update was 5:55. Alexander takes the screen there from Spriggs. Ooh, there's a little pushing right there between Spriggs and Wilson. Nice move there by Alexander. Looking down low. His pass intercepted. Again, a little chirpy right there.
That's where we're getting the rivalry. Start getting some physicality going in.
Near for a three, left wing, in and out, no good. Picked up by Ben Logan. Alexander trying to let things develop. Near trying to tell him what to do.
That's a moving screen.
Foul there on Spriggs.
I think Spriggs is going to be getting subbed out.
Foul number 32.
That's his first.
I think he was trying to make some aggressive contact with Wilson there and moving.
Jacob Salyer checks in for the Chieftains.
Now, we kind of talked about it here in the pregame before we went started the contest, Russ. I mean, you're Benjamin Logan. You're now down 14. It's kind of been the same score for a while now, as there's a missed three there by Salyer. Not the best year that you would have liked to seen from your guys. You're 0-21. You don't want to go 0-22 heading into the tournament, especially going up. Nice second attempt there by Yale Scheider.
Yeah, Bellefontaine's going to push it up here. Oh, good move by Salyer. Just couldn't finish.
Rebound goes to Anspaugh. But how do you build off of this? What do you do as a coach as you get ready for tournament, taking on a tough opponent in Chaminade Julian next week?
Just got to keep preaching the fundamentals, teaching these guys the little things. Because, again, you can tell Ben Logan, what they're lacking right now is the fundamentals of the game. So they got to keep getting developed so they'll be ready for next year.
Alexander thought about the three. He has the size mismatch. He'll pull up for a three now. It's off the back rim, no good.
Now we got to run out. Salyer's going to be able to get a layup here.
That was the first score in a hot minute.
Yeah.
Jacob Salyer with the layup.
Throw it away.
Checks in for the Chiefs.
23-9 is your score.
And that's just an experience right there. They're trying to get it out because they knew that press was coming. And nobody was looking for the ball.
No, the good thing is, if you look at it for Benjamin Logan, there's only 3 seniors on this team. So, yeah, you're going to lose that senior leadership who's played varsity minutes, but all these guys now will have a year under their belt, and they should be a bit better come next basketball season.
Yeah.
St. Clair's miss. Keegan there with the putback. He has 3, makes it 25-9.
Looks like Bellefontaine's going to pull back the press here. They're just going to go back to just regular man-to-man defense.
Neely with it.
And then Logan throws it away again.
He was looking for Alexander there, but this defense, man, it is not doing Benjamin Logan any favors.
Yeah, it's suffocating.
Riley calling out the play. High lob there to Keegan. Finds Salyer. His 3 no good. Rebound goes to the Raiders. That's Martin. That's Miller.
Again, Bellefontaine playing suffocating defense here. He had to work for that and gets a shot blocked.
Keegan with a block there, and they get it back. They find Miller on the baseline. Hop step. Kick out. Neely for a 3. Tip out.
Oh, he's
into the hands of the Chief. Here comes St. Clair, and he slams it home. That got the crowd off their feet. Tavian St. Clair with the tomahawk.
And a foul. Yeah, Bellefontaine's very good at teaching the runouts. So, for example, they might only crash 3 or 4 guys, get a rebound if one guy's, cherry picking. So now you get a run out, get a nice little dunk there.
Harper Scott picked up his second foul. Snap and Wilson check in. 27-9 is your score. 2:09 to go in this first half on the Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Yale Scheider gets his pocket picked. Great defensive play there by Neer. Now snap. Nice no-look pass. Salyer finishes it off. Timeout called by Benjamin Logan. The full timeout will take the timeout with him. It is 29-9. Bellefontaine on top by 20 with under 2 to go here in the first half. Back after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
Swing by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken for a 10-piece strips meal at a great price. With 10 premium tenderloins, 3 dipping sauces, 2 large sides, and 5 biscuits, it's family time made from scratch. Take home a top-notch 10-piece strips meal only at Lee's.
Scott Griffith for Lee's Famous Recipe, and we're hiring. We want smiling faces, great cooks, and future leaders. Starting pay is $10, $12, $15 or more for the right person. To apply, text Lee's to 22100 or go to leesmiamivalley.com.
Leader going into round 4.
So you are, Russ, as we're back here at PeakofOhioTV.com, you're big into that FanDuel sports betting.
Oh, yeah. That's why I just had to check. Scotty Scheffler leading after round number 3. I'm an avid golfer.
Now, how much did you bet on Scotty, and what is going to be the payout if he
Well, I don't really want to say because my wife might yell at me, but
Okay, you don't have to say how much you bet, but what would be the payout?
Yeah, I'll win $100.
All right, that's not bad.
I'll take you out to dinner after the game.
Nice Valentine's Day date.
Exactly, exactly. And Bellefontaine back with the full court pressure here.
Neely has it. Finds Anspaugh in the left corner, looking down low there to Miller. Nice.
Yeah, there we go. That's a
nice
they broke
move.
the press there. And now Bellefontaine, though, they got the run out.
Yeah, charge. Now, a lot of the Bellefontaine fans may not agree. It didn't look like he was fully set.
Sometimes when you get in these high 29-11 games, you get some of those calls.
Miller will bring it up for the Raiders, trying to break this press.
Yep.
Here comes a trap. Now Neely, his pass tip. Alexander, though, does recover. He'll drive in, looking down low there to Scheider. His shot no good.
And then they're running out. Bellefontaine's got numbers.
Nice pass there from Salyer to Overton Story. He has 5. Back to a 20-point lead, 31-11. Cross-court pass to Neely. He'll pull up for a 3. Off the mark.
Another run out. Oh, should have gave
travel
it up.
call, yeah. I think Salyer may have thought that he could have got that foul call with a bunch of bodies down there, but too many steps. And I don't think Bellefontaine was really set defensively there.
No, they were not ready. That's why Ben Logan's able to get the and 1 there.
Scheider with the bucket. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. Makes the score 31-13 on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard with 45 seconds to go. Spriggs will check in for Miller. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, both benches are pretty full. Benjamin Logan can kind of sub guys out, but it's how far they go with the experience that they have.
And they're at a limitation, too, because some of the guys on Ben Logan's bench just got done playing a JV basketball game. So they only are allowed 2 more quarters. So they might be saving them here for the second half.
Snap, kicks out, throws it out of bounds. Yeah, you're right, though. 6 of those guys on that Raider bench played a JV game.
Yeah, a full one. They played all 4 quarters.
Speaking of, Bellefontaine won that JV contest 46-39. It is 31-13 in the varsity contest with 30 seconds left to go in this first half on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. They find Scheider. Now Spriggs. Nice
Good
little move.
Again, moral victories if you're Coach Saylor, you know. That was a great play there.
The PA announcer threw me off. He said I was hopping with the bucket, but it was actually Spriggs. 4 seconds left. Near a pull-up for a 3. It's blocked.
We're in the half, 31-15.
16-point lead for the Chiefs at the end of the first half. We'll take a timeout, take a look at your halftime stats after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
Hello, Benjamin Logan community. I'm Deputy Rick Herring. Along with my colleagues, Deputies Matt Robinson and Neil Rhodes, I'm very excited to be a part of the new day here at Benjamin Logan.
Okay, that's
Three
fine.
of us have been entrusted with helping keep your children safe, and it's a responsibility we all take seriously. The year is off to a great start, so let's keep it going. Be kind, be safe, and be proud to be a Raider.
Benjamin Logan, more than a school, a community.
The weekend should be for relaxing, and that means no cooking. Check out what's hot at Ron's Pizza in Bellefontaine. On top of pizzas, they have subs, sandwiches, salads, and lots of sides like breadsticks, garlic cheese bread, pickle chips, beer battered onion rings, loaded fries, and more. Check out a specialty pizza this weekend. Ron's Pizza is ready to cook for you. Call 292-7775 or stop by and dine in on South Main Bellefontaine. See more and a menu online at Ron's Pizza's Facebook page.
Might be having some technical difficulties here.
I think we're back on here. All right, back at the halftime break. I think we might be having some PA.
Yeah, try and get the music
Try
going.
and get the music going for these Dance Fusion girls. Gonna be a fun performance. I like it when they switch it up too, because a lot of these games that I've been to throughout the regular season's been a lot of gymnastic stuff.
Yeah.
So Dance Fusion will be entertaining us here in this halftime break. So before they get going, let's kind of talk about this half. It's 31-15. Bellefontaine on top over Benjamin Logan. What have you seen so far?
Again, Bellefontaine had to change up a couple presses. They tried a 2-2-1 press, diamond press, but the best press they used so far in that first half was the full court man-to-man. It really got Ben Logan to turn the ball over. And once Ben Logan turned the ball over, Bellefontaine was able to jump out to a big-time lead. But now Ben Logan kind of made a run there at the end of the second quarter. And
yeah, because at one point they only had 2 points scored in the second quarter. They only had 9. They're up to 15 now, and I think they kind of figured some stuff out.
Correct. And, I mean, again, if you're Coach Saylor, you want moral victories. You know, you may not win this game against Bellefontaine, but you want to keep it competitive and, you know, basically coach up your guys. Some key fundamental stuff as well.
Yeah, it's a 16-point lead for Bellefontaine. And, I mean, there's been games that Ben Logan's been in where they've already, in a sense, been defeated at the halftime break. This is still a reasonable margin if you look at it. Because, I mean, we've talked about it all the times that we've done games. Basketball is a game of runs.
Correct.
And if Benjamin Logan can get on a decent run and just hit some shots, especially from behind the arc, they can start clawing their way back into this contest.
Correct. I mean, the zone kind of gave Bellefontaine fits. I don't think anybody made a 3-point field goal in the first half for Bellefontaine, but they were able to get to the basket pretty consistently.
They have, and we have gotten underway with this Dance Fusion, so we'll step aside. We'll just let the camera roll and show the Dance Fusion routine here. So there are some technical difficulties going on right now in regards to music being played. That's why it's very quiet here. So I'm sure it's probably awkward for these for these dancers. But nonetheless, I think they're starting to figure it out. A little louder. I'm not sure what the issue was.
But hey, these guys, they handled adversity well.
What's your dad's name? Aaron.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Dance Fusion Studio.
For those girls, they put in a lot of practice with that routine and technical difficulties with the phone and the speakers.
And late start. Probably got them all off their mojo.
All right, so as we are back here at the halftime break, we are going to take a quick timeout. We'll take a look. We'll talk about some of the coaching adjustments for each team when we come back. It is 31-15, 2.5 to go in the halftime warm-up. We'll be back after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
As a member-owned financial institution, we stack the deck in your favor. Fewer fees, more frees. Quest Federal Credit Union puts our owners in a position to succeed by offering more opportunities to save where others choose to ding you for every service. Quest Federal Credit Union, member-owned since 1969. Bank better. Quest Federal Credit Union, explore the possibilities. NCUA insured, membership eligibility required, equal opportunity lender.
Back out of the commercial break. Here at PeakofOhioTV.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue. So we kind of talked about it a little bit there with Benjamin Logan, but stepping into Coach Saylor's shoes, what are you talking with the team? Well, I should say, what did you say to the team during the break in the locker room? I mean, you're down 16. It's 31-15. It's the final regular season of the game. You just want to get out, honestly, with no injuries and with your team's heads held high, but there's still a chance.
Yeah, I would have told my guys at halftime, hey, listen, play hard, don't do anything stupid, don't disrespect the school, just play hard. Let's get out here and get a quick run maybe, cut the lead into single digits, and then see what happens. That's what I would have been preaching in the halftime. Just keep fighting and keep trying and try to beat Bellefontaine's pressure.
Now, Bellefontaine, yes, they may have the lead, but they didn't play a clean first half. So if you're Coach Stolle, what are some things that you talked about during the break to clean up in that second half, or in this second half?
Again, with Coach Stolle, I would have been trying to tell these guys, like, hey, you guys got to, pick it up. I mean, you should be, up 20 at half, not up, 14, 16 points. You got to really finish hard here. So, again, if Coach Stolle is probably going to start out here with a full court press and maybe try to get out to a big-time lead and then put some other guys in.
Well, at one point they were up 20 twice.
Yeah.
In that second quarter.
Yeah, that's the thing that's maybe sometimes frustrating as a coach. Sometimes your players, once they get up 20, they kind of, take a step back.
Right.
And you want them to keep throttling.
And you could have you saw it a little bit there in that second quarter. Once they did get up pretty big in the double-figure margin, they kind of playing a little loosey-goosey.
Yep. They can't play like that. You got to basically, if you're Coach Stolle, you got to tell them, like, hey, guys, these guys are getting us ready for Springfield-Shawnee. So we got to play like we're playing Springfield-Shawnee.
And that game for Bellefontaine coming their way a week from today out at Springfield High School. And let me tell you, we got 3 straight games next Saturday there at Springfield.
The triple header.
A triple header. 2 on the bowl, and then the Chiefs will wrap things up on WPKO. Nice look down low there to Overton Story. Too strong on the little hook shot.
Good first stop by Ben Logan there.
Miller, kickball. He was looking for Anspaugh. And speaking of Shawnee, I mean, we talked about it in the pregame. They had Shawnee on the ropes a couple of weeks ago here at home, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Bellefontaine for the overall season, you may have finished last in the Kenton Trail Division, but you beat basically 2 league champions. They're 2 wins. They beat Jonathan Alder here on their home floor, who won the Kenton Trail Division, and they beat Indian Lake at their place.
Yep.
So, again, sometimes I just think, just momentum, because Bellefontaine's lost a lot of close games. They were right there in a lot of them. They were up 10 against Shawnee here,
right.
So I think that's why Coach Stolle kind of jumped on them in the tournament.
And it's going to be, honestly, as the saying goes, it's hard to beat a good team twice, let alone 3 times.
Correct.
So Bellefontaine, I mean, anything's possible once you get into the postseason and you're at a neutral site. 3-pointer off the mark there by Wilson, and he gets his own rebound.
Shot it so hard it came off the backboard, and he throws it up off the backboard.
What a shot there by the junior. 33-15. Alexander takes the screen from Scheider. Looking for that pick-and-roll action. Was not there. Now Miller. Left side wing. Trying to break free.
Take.
That was a good take. Just couldn't capitalize. Loose
now
ball.
Bellefontain's off to the races.
Nice shot there by Carter. Snap. He has 9. Coach Sally calling out the UCLA play. Seems like there's a lot of confusion out there with the offense.
Not sure they call that shooting foul. Because if so, that's and 1.
Well, that's CJ with the foul.
Yeah, that's an and 1. It was a great move.
Wow. Alexander has
makes the free
5.
throw.
Make it 6. 35-18. 6:05 to play in this third quarter on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Like, that was a very dead whistle. Yeah.
Yes.
Too strong on the shot there was Bellefontaine. Anspaugh pushing up, finds Neely. Neely heavily guarded by Neer. Nice cut by Ansball. Shot.
Wow,
Good.
got back within 15 here. Ben Logan making a little run.
35-20 is your score. CJ thought about that deep three. Acrobatic shot, no good.
Again, it's just you can just tell. Bellefontaine's playing down their competition. Now, if he hits this, they're going to get within. Oh, great rebound.
Shot up and good.
Coach Staley might take a timeout here.
Tie on spot for 2.
He is. He's going to take a timeout.
Full timeout called. Solly's not happy. He'll let the Chiefs know. It's 35-22. Benjamin Logan. What is that, a
I think he said
7-4 run to start the third quarter?
Yeah.
We'll take the timeout with him back after this here on PeakofOhioTV.com.
This is Dr. Harry Davis at
30 seconds, fine.
Services. Today, more than ever, it's critical to make the right choice when it comes to your health and your vision. How do you decide on the proper lens for your next pair of eyeglasses? For example, if you're looking for a thinner, lighter lens, you need a high-index lens material. Most popular lens designs are available on High Index, and we'll be able to tell from your prescription which one suits you best. Call us for a personalized consultation. That's Professional Vision Services on South Main in Bellefontaine and East Court in Urbana.
Back here out of the timeout, PeakofOhioTV.com, 35-22. Now, we talked about it before we went to break. Coach Staley was going to take that timeout. He did. So what was the talk like to his guys?
Again,
as a lot of them are on the bench now.
Yep. I think he wanted to, prove a point. Like, hey, if you're not playing hard, you're going to come over here and sit on this bench. And you guys got to run the offense the way I want you guys to run it. Because I don't think they're – there he goes.
St. Clair recovers.
I've heard Coach Staley screaming over there to attack the middle. And, again, that's the first time they attacked the middle this second half, and now they're going to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Rated foul number 0, Yale Scheider.
Yale Scheider with the foul.
2 second. Taking St. Clair to shoot 2 for the Chiefs.
His second foul, team's second as well. No good on the free throw. It's kind of been both teams' kryptonite here.
Yeah.
And the only one who's really made the most out of their opportunities at the line has been Jacob Salyer. St. Clair hits the second.
And here comes the pressure. Bellefontaine's bringing back the full court man-to-man pressure here.
Benjamin Logan gets it into Ansball. I call it double dribble. So a turnover there for the Raiders, that defensive pressure.
We get into that pressure that Bellefontaine heats up, gives Ben Logan fits. And then when Bellefontaine takes the pressure off, there it is. There's, great rebound by Harper Scott. And put back.
That was a great play there by the Chiefs. Scott has 4 tonight. It's Ansball, excuse me. They find Miller. Great take and the bucket.
Ethan Miller for 2.
38-14.
24.
24, sorry. Thank you.
Here we go. Ben Logan's going to stay in the zone.
St. Clair wide open for a 3. No good. Rebound tipped out. Chiefs still with the ball. Looking down low to Snap, who made the save and makes the bucket. Neely will slow things down, gives it to Alexander. Nice little fake. Blocked.
There's a run out.
Here's St. Clair going to bounce past the Snap.
Great
His
pass.
layup's good.
Again, Ben Logan struggles when Bellefontaine increases the pace here.
Screen there from Scheider for Alexander. He picks up his dribble. Miller will drive in. Shot blocked. Ball will go out of bounds. It'll go to the Chiefs. 42-24. 3:21 to go in this third quarter on your Quest Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Hoffman will check in. I think Spriggs checks in as well. Near will bring it up. Salyer for a three.
Hits it.
Splashes it home.
It'll be interesting to see because every time Bellefontain's gone up 20, Coach Dolly's taken off the press. And Ben Logan makes a run. It's going to be interesting to see if he keeps the press on, which I think he is going to.
It's a 21-point lead, 45-24 in favor of the Chiefs. Anspaugh for a three.
Here's another run out.
Just to the left. Here comes Harper Scott. And you get a charge.
Chieftain foul number 4, Harper Scott.
See, Harper Scott had his back towards the near side of the court, and he had a wide open Tavian St. Clair.
Yeah, Tavian could have thrown that one down pretty hard. It looks like Coach Stahl, even though they're up 21, he's going to stick to this press.
St. Clair will come out. Wilson will check in, and Overton Story will also hit the court. Harper Scott will take a seat for a little bit.
Overton Story checks in the contest for the Chiefs, along with C.J. Wilson.
Hoffman, his lob pass tipped out of bounds there by Wilson. Will stay with the Raiders.
And then Ben Logan's going to turn it over. Nope. Off on White. Ben Logan's going to retain possession.
45-24 is your score. Bellefontaine on top. Neely now will inbound for the Raiders. High pass intercepted by.
Over here. Oh, he must have stepped out of bounds.
Good hustle play, though, by the sophomore. Neely gets it in.
Another turnover by. Oh.
They'll stay
Another turnover by Ben Logan, but it's going to stay with Ben Logan.
Yeah. So that's kind of the thing, though, that Benjamin Logan that we've seen throughout the season is just the turnovers have really hurt the Raiders. Luckily, they're catching breaks here with Bellefontaine throwing the ball away after they get the turnover. Hoffman finds Neely. Now Alexander at the volleyball line. 2:20 to go. Hoffman down low to Neely.
Another good backdoor cut, but turnover by Ben Logan. Bellefontain's going to be off to the races.
Wilson, nice little Euro step. He took a hit. They let Spriggs with the foul. His second.
Spriggs, his second, team third. C.J. Wilson on the line for the Chiefs.
Wilson at the line, shooting two. St. Clair checking in for Salyer. Oh, maybe not. I thought that was a shooting foul.
Same. Good inbound play.
Overton Story, shot no
Rebound
good.
by Near.
Second attempt, no good. I'm going to call it jump ball, and it'll go to the go to the Raiders.
Jump ball, possession arrow favors the Raiders.
Timeout called?
Nope.
No wet spot. (45-24). This is our last TV game of the season. Thank you all for tuning in throughout the basketball season and joining us for some great hoops on PeakofOhioTV.com. But our basketball coverage is not done. What a quarterback throw.
But Riley Neer uses his cornerback skills to get the interception.
St. Clair finds snap. Shot no good, but he's fouled. That's Spriggs with a foul. It's his third. Our next game will be Indy Lake at Carlisle. or Indian Lake versus Carlisle at Butler High School. That'll be this coming Tuesday at 5:30 on 98.3 WPKO. That should be a good game.
Yeah, I mean, Carlisle, I believe, had the 4 seed there.
I think so. And then we'll have West Liberty Salem boys at versus Greenon.
Carter Snap makes a move.
Snap has 15, unofficially.
Bellefontaine's keeping this press on.
47-24 is your score. Bellefontaine on top. And a travel call. $23-point lead for the Chiefs. Minute 44 here to go in the third quarter. Salyer checks back in. He'll run point. Bellefontaine moving in around the perimeter. They find Wilson. Now St. Clair. Cross-court pass to Salyer.
This is where Bellefontaine might milk the clock here. They're up 23. Ben Logan staying in his zone.
Overton Story down low, shot up and good.
Keegan Overton Story, 14.
Just playing bully ball.
There, yeah.
I get it across the half-court line.
Yeah.
They finally do with at least like 8 seconds into the count. Comes a trap.
And again, this pressure just gives Ben Logan fits.
Get a foul call. It's on Salyer, his first.
Jacob Salyer, his first.
Team's third foul of the second half. 47.5 seconds go in the third quarter. 49-24 is your score. Anspall with it off the inbound. Finds Spriggs. Now Miller. Put a little floater up.
Oh,
he had a good look in and out, yeah. Snap pushing it up. High pass. And it goes out of bounds. He had a good look, just a little high on the deep route.
Yep. Just overthrew him. Yeah, 25 seconds left in the third.
49-24. A little confusion it looked like for the Chiefs defensively. Spriggs will drive down, put up a shot. Good. Nice play by the sophomore. Snap and pull up for three. Bang!
And then Bellefontaine gets another turnover, gets another layup in the quarter.
And that's the end of the third. After three here at Bellefontaine High School on PeakofOhioTV.com, it is Bellefontaine 54, Benjamin Logan 26. We'll be back to start the fourth and final quarter after this here at PeakofOhioTV.com.
Swing by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken for a 10-piece strips meal at a great price. With 10 premium tenderloins, 3 dipping sauces, 2 large sides, and 5 biscuits, it's family time made from scratch. Take home a top-notch 10-piece strips meal only at Lee's.
Scott Griffith for Lee's Famous Recipe, and we're hiring. We want smiling faces, great cooks, and future leaders. Starting pay is $10, $12, $15 or more for the right person. To apply, text Lee's to 22100 or go to leesmiamivalley.com.
As a member-owned financial institution, we stack the deck in your favor. Fewer fees, more frees. Quest Federal Credit Union puts our owners in a position to succeed by offering more opportunities to save where others choose to ding you for every service. Quest Federal Credit Union, member-owned since 1969. Bank better. Quest Federal Credit Union, explore the possibilities. NCUA insured, membership eligibility required, equal opportunity lender.
Welcome back here to Bellefontaine High School at PeakofOhioTV.com. I'm Tyler Avila with Russ Hogue as we get ready to start this fourth quarter. Brought to you by Roof and Bench Law Office in Kenton, Ohio. They also brought you that third quarter as well. It is 54-26 in favor of the hometown Chieftains. Sally with it, pulls up for a three, no good. Rebound goes to the Chiefs. And Harper Scott with the putback, and he'll go to the line for an and one.
I believe the running clock starts at 35.
You're correct.
If Bellefontaine's able to get this 35, the clock will not stop.
Shooting the bonus.
And we talked about that when we had Benjamin Logan and Indian Lake. Tip out off the missed free throw. Chiefs recover. Three-point shot, no good there by Wilson. And we thought it was just for the postseason.
Yeah, I was surprised too, but sometimes when it gets that
you
got it around the clock.
Screen there for Salyer. Wilson thought about pulling up. Give it to Fogan. Salyer. Wilson will drive in.
Drives into a whole bunch of Raiders. Chris Fogan with the rebound, though.
Shot no good there by Fogan. Good look, though. The Raiders will push it up. That's Miller. Bounce pass to Hoffman. His shot blocked. No, he's fouled.
We go on the line to shoot two.
I thought he went down because he was hurt. He's fixing his shoe. He stepped out. Salyer with the foul. It's his second.
Jonas Hoffman at the line for the Raiders.
So tomorrow, Russ, over on Mix 98.3 WPKO, we have Ohio State in action.
Who do they play tomorrow?
They play Michigan State at home.
Ooh.
Now, since the turn of the calendar year, it has not been a great start to 2023 for the men's Buckeyes basketball team. It's been rough. I think 2 wins out of all of the games they played so far this year.
Yeah, I mean.
So tomorrow's a big one.
Yeah, Ohio State's been struggling. You can just tell they're just not gelling very well as a team. When I saw they re-voted for captains, you just got to know something's going on in that locker room.
Yeah, something definitely is going on, and I know Holtman just re-signed an extension, but is his job in jeopardy?
I think he has a pretty good recruiting class coming in, so they might give him one more year, but if they have another year like this year, I think he'll be
CJ Wilson
going back to Butler or Xavier.
Big shot there by Wilson for 3. It's 59-27. 6-10 and counting. Screen there for Ansball. And plus, too, I mean, if you're Ohio State and you look at it, isn't Bronny James a senior this year? Is he a junior?
I think he's only a junior.
So he has one more year of high school, but Ohio State's in his choosing list.
Yeah.
So do you go with Holtman, try to get him to come, or do you maybe go with someone else who can maybe lure Bronny to go to the Buckeyes?
That's why I don't get paid the big bucks. I'd hate to be Gene Smith.
Yeah, that'd be a tough task there for Mr. Smith there at Ohio State. Missed shot there for the Raiders. Alex Crable in, seeing some varsity minutes.
It's always nice when guys that come off the bench and hit threes.
Alex Crable for 3.
Kick ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders. 62-27 is your score.
We're at 35, so the clock should
Clock
be
is running.
Checks it back into the contest for the Chiefs.
Just got word Bronny's a senior.
Here we go. It's going to get to 37 for the Raiders.
64-27. 5 minutes and counting. That running clock is in effect. And the only way to get it to stop is Benjamin Logan has to get it under 35. Down low to Scheider. His bucket's good. He has 10. 64-29. Snap now for a 3. Is short.
Looks like Coach Stahl is going to be clearing his bench here. And now the 35 rule is no longer in effect.
Ty Arnsbaugh with the bucket. Shooting foul on
Clock's still running.
Arnsbaugh the line, shooting the bonus.
I don't think Coach Taylor minds.
Probably not, no. Rebound. Goes to the Chiefs. Under 4 to go. Coach Sally telling him to get going on the offensive side of the ball. Snap, look down low to Overton Story. He had the advantage.
Now it just looks like Ben Logan's players
they're done.
Yep.
66-31. Screen for Anspaugh. He kicks out Miller. Picks up his dribble. Finds Hoffman. Almost did a handstand there off
impressive.
of that block. Good recovery because he would have took a nasty spill. So glad that he was able to get those hands out, catch himself.
His second, team 6.
Keegan with the foul.
Line, shooting 2 for the Raiders.
Hoffman at the line for 2. It's the first.
And now the seniors are going to be checking out.
The contest, replacing Keegan Overton Story and Carter Snap.
The seniors coming off the floor, their final time here at Bellefontaine High School. They're going to walk away with a big-time win
Jonas Hoffman makes a bonus.
over Benjamin Logan. It's 66-33. A 33-point lead. The clock should be...
There we go.
No good on the layup there from number 34, Trey Taylor. Hoffman with it. Now Miller.
So kind of just dribbling it out here.
Nice drive, shot up and good.
Ethan Miller for 2.
Ethan Miller has 6. 66-35. Fogan, now Crable. Too strong on the 3. They're going to say...
We got some subs coming in. Looks like Logan's going to be clearing their bench as well.
On the floor for Bellefontaine, we got Patrick Stolley. We have Alex Crable. We have Cooper Sterling, Jacob Salyer, and Trey Taylor for Benjamin Logan. Looking at it, we have Keaton Horney, Hayden Alexander, Camden Spriggs, Gavin Troth, and Caden Brown.
It's a great pass. Great finish by Spriggs.
Camden Spriggs for 2.
Spriggs has 6, 45 seconds to go. 66-37 in favor of the Chiefs. Playing hot potato between Salyer and Stolley. No good on the 3. There from Sterling.
It looks like Ben Logan's still going to try and attack here. Might just dribble it out.
And that is exactly what Salyer's going to do. 5 seconds to go. And Bellefontaine are going to walk away with a big-time win in the regular season. The final 66-37 over Benjamin Logan. We'll take a timeout here, go over your post-game stats, and we'll name the Russ Hogue player of the game after this. You're on PeakofOhioTV.com.
These comfort shoes and New Balance athletic shoes are right for you. Whether you're running, walking or working out or just working. Lee's and New Balance offer sizes and widths, support and comfort to meet all your needs at Lee's Comfort Shoes. We will help you find the right shoes and the right size for all your needs. And Lee's Comfort Shoes will work to bring you the best and latest techniques in fitting your shoes and making sure your New Balance athletic shoes are the most comfortable and supportive at Lee's Comfort Shoes and New Balance in downtown Bellefontaine. That's teamwork.
Swing by Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken for a 10-piece strips meal at a great price. With 10 premium tenderloins, 3 dipping sauces, 2 large sides, and 5 biscuits, it's family time made from scratch. Take home a top-notch 10-piece strips meal only at Lee's.
Scott Griffith for Lee's Famous Recipe, and we're hiring. We want smiling faces, great cooks, and future leaders. Starting pay is $10, $12, $15 or more for the right person. To apply, text Lee's to 22100 or go to leesmiamivalley.com.
As a member-owned financial institution, we stack the deck in your favor. Fewer fees, more frees. Quest Federal Credit Union puts our owners in a position to succeed by offering more opportunities to save where others choose to ding you for every service. Quest Federal Credit Union, member-owned since 1969. Bank better. Quest Federal Credit Union, explore the possibilities. NCUA insured, membership eligibility required, equal opportunity lender.
Back here one final time to Bellefontaine High School here at PeakofOhioTV.com as the varsity boys are getting their picture taken at center court. I'm sure with those seniors who helped them with this win tonight, especially in Carter Snap. The kid finished with 20 points tonight.
That's always a good night to end your high school career on your home court with a 20-point game and almost 30-point victory over your county rival. That's a good way to end the regular season. Get ready for the postseason.
Looking at it, break it down quarter by quarter. At the end of one, Bellefontaine was up 19-7. And Benjamin Logan went on a little bit of a run in the second quarter to cut the lead to 31-15. And then the Chiefs put the pedal to the metal. They were up 54-26 at the end of three. And your final score tonight is 66-37. We talked about it. We got tournament action coming up. So big time win after really 4 heartbreaking losses. I mean, one out of those 4 losses was kind of a blowout there to Jonathan Alder. But if you're Coach Stolle, you get that big win at home in the regular season, get your 2 seniors that win, but you got Shawnee coming up next Saturday in postseason action. How do you prepare now that you have really 6 days to get ready to play Saturday afternoon?
Again, with Coach Stolle, he's definitely going to be trying to figure out some new schemes to kind of, jam up Springfield Shawnee like they did the last time here at home. First time they played and they lost by almost 40. Second time, again, they were up 10 going into the fourth quarter. So, again, Coach Stolle will make some adjustments for these next 6 days and get Bellefontaine prepared to take on Springfield Shawnee in the tournament.
Benjamin Logan, they fall to 0-22 on the season. They will have a tough tournament draw in regards to playing Chaminade Julienne. That's coming up sometime this week. I can't remember right offhand when that game is, but it will be coming up here soon for the Raiders. So the regular season is now over. You go winless. You're heading into the postseason. How do you get this team mentally prepared for a team that's going to just run them up and down the floor? I mean, Chaminade, they're no slouch. They're going to really pressure Benjamin Logan, and the Raiders are going to struggle just by just watching how they play tonight and throughout the season. They don't have the experience. So how, as a coach, do you get them to at least go out there and put forth some effort in their first postseason game?
Like, again, tonight, they competed hard. You look at the final score, they lost by 29. But for the most part, in the first half, they were able to compete with Bellefontaine for the most part. But, again, if you're Coach Saylor, you've had a rough season, and you just want your guys to continue to just play hard and not do anything that embarrasses the school per se, and just play hard.
They were led tonight by Yale Scheider, one of their seniors. He had 10 points tonight. Hayden Alexander, Ethan Miller, Ty Anspall, and Camden Spriggs each had 6 points apiece for the Raiders, and Jonas Hoffman had 3 tonight for Benjamin Logan. Who, Russ, is your Russ Hogue player of the game?
I think it has to go to the senior Carter Snap. ended his last home game with 20 points. It's really outstanding for him to do that. Played great defense, got a couple steals, a couple rebounds. He was basically Mr. Do-It-All tonight, so he definitely gets the player of the game for me.
Carter Snap, player of the game. Russ Hogue, player of the game tonight here at Bellefontaine High School. Want to give a shout-out to Lou for producing. Shout-out to Gary for running the camera and the board here tonight at Bellefontaine High School. I want to give a shout-out to you watching wherever you might be, whether that's at home, at a restaurant, or wherever you may be watching us live here at PeakofOhioTV.com. Thank you for tuning in throughout this basketball season. Hopefully, if things work out and the weather's nice, we should be back sometime in the spring for some baseball action. I know you'll be excited for that.
Heck yeah.
How the Chiefs looking as we're getting close and close to the start of the season?
Again, it's so early before the season actually gets here. So, of course, going into it, we got high hopes and expectations. But, again, our first 10 games of the year are going to be tough. So as long as our guys battle and compete, get through those first 10 games off to a strong start and just see where it goes from there.
Our basketball coverage does not stop here tonight, even though this is our last PeakofOhioTV.com game. We will be back with you Tuesday at Butler High School. Indian Lake will take on Carlisle. Chad will have that game for you on 98.3 WPKO Tuesday afternoon. Shout out one final time to our sponsors, Quest Federal Credit Union, Roof and Benchick Law Office, Professional Vision Services, Lee's Comfort Shoes, and Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken. Russ, and a shout out to you, buddy. Thanks for coming out and doing a lot of these Bellefontaine games with me this year.
No problem. Thanks for inviting me. It's always fun.
For Russ Hogue, for Gary, for Lou, I'm Tyler Avila, signing off one final time. Your score, 66-37, Bellefontaine over Benjamin Logan. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
This has been high school basketball on PeakofOhioTV.com. Thank you for tuning in.